To grow as a hairstylist in 2025, it is essential to reflect on what's no longer serving your business, your clients, or your creative growth. So here's a deep dive into practices to leave behind in 2024, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the practices you should adopt in 2025. Hi people of Earth, I am Black. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Louis Igwefo. If you are returning, thanks for stopping by, and if this is your first time here on my channel, hello there and welcome to my channel. So here on my channel I create hair and lifestyle videos. To stick around for more interesting videos like this, and don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys some of the things I want you all to leave in 2024 as a hairstylist. So I am telling you this as the mother hen to my chicks because I love you all and you guys know how much I look out for you, especially when it comes to things that will help us grow as a hairstylist and a human being in general. So last year around this time I made this type of video, but in that video I generalized it because I filmed that video from what I was feeling. So I just wanted to let out my emotions because it was really annoying, the things I saw and thought should be left in 2023. So but right here we are approaching a new year, and I want us to adopt new habits and put them into practice so they can become part and parcel of us. And I know this might upset some people, but I really don't care because I know my audience, I know my people, I know who I am passing this message to, and that's why I have decided to come on here on my own channel to talk about it. So we're going to dive right into why we're here, and without further ado, let's do this. So first thing on my list is outdated techniques. So we all have our techniques, we all have all the things that works for us when we are creating a hairstyle generally, and some of this technique have been so annoying and so cringe when I see them, and the best way to just pass that information is to do it here on my channel. I don't know what this person is feeling when I try to tell them, oh, this is not right. I don't know their mood, and I wouldn't want to start talking to somebody because I have shame cells too, and I wouldn't want to let my ego down. So the best way is do it here. Whoever comes across this video will learn from it if they decide to. Yeah, so the first one is over bleached knots. So many people think for an install to be as natural as possible, you need to over bleach the knot. So I have so many videos I talked about the timing for each skin tone. So say you're working on someone like me, you're not supposed to over bleach the knot because it's going to look orange on my skin. So I don't know if you're trying to tell the whole world that orange is the new black, but try and adopt this habit of not overdoing things because you feel it's the best way for a better result. So yeah, the next one on my list is overplucking the frontal. I don't know why people are so mean. I have bought frontals, like I have a couple of frontals I have used, and these frontals are not cheap. So I can't afford to bring my frontal to you to install. I'm not saying I am good. Sometimes preference, some clients tell you, oh, I want it to look like there are no hairs there. Go ahead and pluck it. That's fine. And please, when you're making a post about that job, try and indicate that it's the client's preference, because sometimes you can lose a potential client by just, making a post without explaining yourself. I mean, as I have seen myself as a storyteller, even when I post a normal normal tutorial, or I just post like b-rolls of my clients after getting an install with me. I like it to tell a story. I want to see character. Like, I want to be able to talk about like 3 different things in that video. So if I am not talking about the product I used, I am talking about how gifted I am to be able to execute this job. And then the third one is you being able to sell your client as a very sweet person. Trust me, every other girl will want to book you. I don't know if I make sense. So try and reduce the rate of plucking, because when you pluck the first time and by the time the client goes and takes off the hair, maybe she takes it to someone to clean, this hair is going from one hand to another, and before you know it, by the time they brush or comb, you're losing more hairs on that area you plucked. And now when she comes back to you for another install, all you're going to do is that if you don't know how to ventilate, you're going to cut out that part and then dig into it. So if you do this 2 times for a 13x6 frontal, you are not going to have anything left. So we don't want our clients to keep spending money, trying to please us. See, in business, you should be able to please 2 people, 3, let's just say 3, no 2, because your account is still you, then the client who is bringing the money. So if you're not able to please both the client and yourself, I don't see any reason why you should be doing that job. Common sense. So the next one on my list is using too much product. A lot of us think when you use too much product when you're creating a style will make that style stay down and look flawless. We are few days away from 2025, and what I want to be seeing is looks that are timeless. I made a post recently and the whole world thinks or thought I just did the job. It's old. You should learn to make your work look as timeless as possible. I can dig out my posts from the first month I came to Lagos and it will still get the same amount of cheering I get when I make a new post. Why? Because I just like to make these things look flawless. So they should be able to serve you for 10 years. So when you use so much products, these things will look so cakey. They'll look too strong. You know that baby, like fresh look you're supposed to have? You're going to mold that with all your products. Then I know so many people will say, oh, when we curl and we want the curls to last long, are we not supposed to put like so much sprays? Trust me, when you prep your hair very well and you use the right amount of products you are supposed to use to prep the hair, you don't need so much spray to keep the hair that way. I have done this so many times, and with people who were around me, I know all of you are watching this video, you will tell, you've seen me run my comb into a hair, and by the time I push it and say stay there, it's going to stay there. It's not about the spray you use. Trust me, you need some background knowledge before you can call yourself a professional hairstylist. And this will not happen in one day. It will not happen from just watching my video. You're going to keep learning. That's if you're open to learning. I mean, I always tell people to unlearn and give room for new things. You should try and apply that into your routine, and I promise you're going to be better than me. Yeah, I'm not lying. So that's it for too much product. Then the next one is applying glue on the client's hairline. The last video I saw, it was just out of respect that I didn't make a video instantly talking about that thing. I don't see why. We are supposed to be here to like give confidence to these people, make them feel like they are the only one in the world. I don't know how to explain this, but when somebody makes you feel like you're the only one, that feeling. I mean, we're giving them that feeling for just that session, and after it they start crying and regretting why they did that thing. I don't know if I make sense. Please, we should try to do things the right way. We don't just like to pay attention to things. I was installing a client's hair and a friend came in. So she said, "Oh my God, Lee, I can't believe you're putting cap underneath your wig." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do that for every client. For all my models, trainings, I do that." She was like, "Wow, I lost all my hair. And because of that, the trauma has made me not to do frontal again. I don't like to see frontal." So I told her, "No, here we put cap before we put our glue." She was like, "Okay." She's going to think about it and come for an install. So what am I trying to say in general? We're going back to what would people say. Do you get? So now I have won her heart for just seeing how I do my install, and she wants to come back. And it's not going to die there. She's definitely going to tell her friends, "Oh my God, if I had known, I would have let this boy do my hair and I wouldn't be having this problem with my hairline and all of that." So now two people know about this, and before you know it, it will keep spreading, and that's how you're going to keep getting clients. So when I saw that video, it was so cringe, and I told myself, "You're going to include this in whatever you're going to be doing for our end of year video." And here I am now talking about it. Please, you guys, don't put glue on someone's hairline, directly on the hairline. Try and bald first. And for those of you who like to put the glue and then put the cap on top, what's the point? The idea is to protect the hairline, and now you're putting glue before the cap. It's tiring now. Please, let's stop it. Let's stop it. I have a couple of videos here on this channel on how to do bald cap, which I'm going to leave one up there so you can go watch it. Please, you are going to get more clients when you do the right thing, because people watch. Yeah, the next one here is the M shape. It's been a pandemic, and people still don't understand that when you do the M shape regardless and still pluck the hair very well, people would not see the M, because now the M is not so emphasized on the person's forehead. Or if you're the lazy type that cannot pluck hair or cannot bleach for the right amount of time for that person's complexion, it's going to read M, "I am here, read me." You should be able to know that, oh, for this to work, you have to do this. I have been there before. I did it one time and it wasn't looking good. I judged myself for the entire month, and I told myself I was going to get better. I'm going to leave that picture right here. I'm going to also leave a recent picture of the same thing I did, but now I applied so much effort here and love to create this one. Here, I don't think I was being true to myself. I was just trying to be someone else, and here I am myself. So you see, when you do these things with love, you find yourself doing them with ease and without complaining. This can make your portfolio feel dated and may not appeal to clients seeking modern or low maintenance look. So the next one on my list is overbooked / rushed scheduling. Some people have come to me and they missed their appointment somewhere and they decided to get one with me. Yes, that's why I'm able to talk about this. And with the way I work, I don't like to cram my bookings. When you ask me for my rates, the first thing we do is, when would you like to book for? First of all, I don't want to waste my time because I have so many things to do, and I also don't want to waste your own time. So the first thing I do is, what date would you like to book for and what you like to book for? So this will help me know how to even handle that situation. First of all, we're going to quickly check for the date, if it's open or not. Then secondly, you're sending your rate. So it's up to this person if they want to use you or not. Then I was saying I'm able to talk about this because some people were at mine and they complained bitterly about it, how some people they booked an appointment with some people, and he got there and the person was working on someone else and told them to hold on or they have to reschedule the booking. And she wasn't really happy when she was saying it. And when she was talking about it, I told her, right here we have sticky notes everywhere. Just put the dates, put the time, and stick it somewhere. When I come into the salon, the first thing I do is walk straight to the sticky notes. I also have it in my calendar. I save it in my phone. So if I'm not checking there, I am checking the sticky notes. Sometimes I do the both because I don't want to miss an appointment or double book. I don't know if that makes sense. Trust me, this will help me, prepare for that job. Number one, I am not going to be rushing to finish the job because I have one coming up immediately, and it won't be overwhelming. You know how you're working and you feel like you want to throw up. This is because you are burnt out. You stress yourself too much. I know we all need the money, but if you don't also apply strategy when you're working, you're going to just work for nothing. You work to take yourself to the hospital, and that doesn't make sense. One thing I also want you guys to know is clients, they do want premium services, and if I am your client, I walk into your space to get a service and you are doing it and acting like you are tired, I swear you're not going to see me there again, because I'll feel you didn't do a good job even if you did, because the way you're looking, it's not encouraging at all. People want premium services. When you're working, you're active, you look smart. If you can't do all of this, you quit the job and go home, go and sleep. You guys, the next one on my list is one of my favorite things to talk about. I like to teach people about this even when they come for a one-on-one class with me. So this is generic marketing. Most people don't know how this works. They tend to post bland, post on social media. Like I said earlier, when I make a post, I like to portray three things. You tell a story. People want to be able to see personality in your videos. It's 2025 already. No more bland posts. Tell stories. I don't know how you're going to do it, but just make it work. And for 2025, you can be consistent. I know shit happens. You can be consistent and inconsistent at the same time. So I know it's hard. I'm not judging. So it gets the part of us. But all I'm saying is we just have to be intentional when we're doing this. This is my life. I don't know about you. So what you should embrace is video content. Invest in it. There are so many people who teach how to make videos. Then you do transformation videos. People love to see before and after videos. Tell a story. Then try and post behind the scenes, post tutorials. Come with me to do this. People are interested. People love to hear gist. People love to hear, or they want to know what's going on. Where did you go to? Where did you do it? So just tell. I'm not saying you should give the clients room number. So I posted a video recently that I did for the fashion influencer from Ghana. Hi everyone from Ghana. So one of the videos, it was supposed to be a tutorial video, but because we didn't have so much time to do tutorials, I just filmed the entrance. I filmed myself entering the hotel, and then I filmed another part doing her hair and then transitioned to the full look. So videos like this get attention on social media. People just want to see, did this fine woman, oh, what was she looking like? Can we see? Who like videos like that? So you should try and make transformation videos, vlogs. I'm not saying you should do 10 hours, or at least 25 seconds is okay. When your video is even too long and it's not hitting, people will leave. So if you want to retain people on your page, you need to make interesting videos. Don't just tell a bland story. Tell something that is, I don't know if you understand. Another thing I like to do is share clients spotlight. All my clients, when they have their birthdays, I post them. See me just giving you guys free tea. That's to show you how much I love you. Clients are doing birthdays, you're posting. Clients are having their babies, you're reposting. Just spotlight. They like it. They've done, maybe they booked you for their wedding. It's the only wedding they want to do in this life. They are going to do so many things. Their baby's 1 year birthday, 1 year anniversary, birthdays and all of that. So they're going to come back. I like it when I do a job for a client, and even if we don't talk all the time, but you see them birthdays, small celebrations, you just repost them. If they are around you and they want to do their hair, the first person they think about is you. Oh, Lee is in Lagos. I'm going to touch down and get my hair done. See? So just try to put your clients spotlights. Very, very important. So another thing I like to do is to niche my branding. I cannot do what every other person is doing. Like in Lagos, let me say it like this. Coming from all of my trainees who have visited Nigeria just to come do their training, they tell me, when we see your job, like your frontal, we don't need to check the caption. Like, I know one of my trainees, she'll be like, I don't need to check who did it. I already know it's Mr. Lee's job. I know his work. So what I'm saying in essence is you should niche down and identify what sets your brand aside from every other person. So if you want to do natural hair, let people know you for natural hair. If you want to be a frontal specialist, people know you for that. But you guys, be honest, I don't see myself as a frontal specialist. I see myself as a beautician. That's it for me. I can do anything if I set my mind to do it. That's by the way. So the next one we're going to be talking about is neglecting continuing education. Most people think they are the alpha and the omega. They are done learning. They don't need to go somewhere to learn or to know how this thing is being done. That's purely ignorance. If you don't know this thing, ask questions. And people have courses out there. Try and subscribe for any of them and get this thing. So another thing I like to tell people is, you know where you're having difficulty. So if I would advise, you go for upgrade. The same thing you're having problem with. I'm not saying you shouldn't learn everything, but so that should be your point of what's it called? Attraction. Learn to embrace regular training. Watch YouTube videos, and if the online trainings are not enough, you should do a one-on-one. It's not a bad thing to learn. Want to learn something and it's a child that is teaching it, I don't mind. I'll pay for it and get it done. So don't see yourself as the god, but instead as someone who is open to learning, every single day. And why education matters generally is because it's going to boost your confidence and will also expand the range of service you offer or you can offer. The next one on my list is undercharging or discounting too much. Please let us leave that behind. You cannot be posting 20 videos on Instagram of different clients and you're not able to account for them for yourself, not to anyone, because I always do that as a business person. When I do a job, I want to be able to remit a reasonable amount for the company first for thinking of paying myself. So all of you that used to do 10K, 10% discount November to October, I swear clients don't like that. When you start doing all of that and rubbing it on people's faces, people don't see the value anymore. So all of that should be left. I'm not saying you shouldn't give a discount, but let it be between you and the person you're giving the discount. Don't let the whole world know you're running promo or you're rendering a service. I don't think you should put it out there that you're giving a discount. If you're a salesperson who sells clothes or you have a boutique and all of that, that can work. But for service providers, I don't think, that's my opinion though, I don't know about you. So don't put out or don't give out unnecessary discounts or undercharge. your clients. You know your potentials. You know how much you've invested in doing what you do. So some of us who have invested our blood and sweat, that's why we price on what we give out. And trust me, the people who want to use your service, they will definitely pay for it. People who respect you for what you do will pay for it. So the next one on my list is sticking to old products and tools. Please, you guys, leave them behind in 2024. Go to your bag, go to your drawer, those checked expiring dates, those products that have expired, take them out and replace them. For your tools that are not working, is either you fix them or you throw them away so you can give room for new ones. So this is what I like to do. Sometimes it's hard for me to buy something, especially tools. The best way to push myself to do it is to throw away the old one. So that will make me want to get a new one and even get two, or if possible more than two. So learn to throw them away, so you can replace them. So I don't know if you guys think these clients are not watching. They are actually watching you. They are watching every move. When you upgrade product or you upgrade a tool, definitely going to look good in your video, and it's also going to make your work to look flawless. And when things look that nice, you get more attraction, you get more people coming to you. I could remember when I did my T3 unboxing, the traffic my page got and the amount of people who were in my DMs trying to book me were much, because people now see that, okay, this person is putting more effort, or rather value, to their craft and also upgrading their tools. And these people will feel confident when they come to you because they can go to sleep while you're working on them. So the next one on my list is neglecting client education. So there's something I always do with my clients. After a session, I tell them, this is how to preserve the curls. This is how you can have your frontal for at least 1 week. This is what you can do to keep your natural hair tamed down very well. So when you educate your clients like this, they will always come to you because they now know that you have their best interest. So I know we all run businesses, but for me as a client, I won't be happy coming to you to do manicure and after polishing my nails, I go back home and it goes off that evening. I'll be so mad, and I wouldn't want to come to you if there's a reoccurrence of this. I am able to talk about all of this is because I also go out to get my own services tendered to. So if you're not doing it the right way, if you're not doing it how I want it, I will definitely not visit you. I've had a client who told me, oh Lee, I don't want the Lagos hairline. I just want my normal hairline. And I told her, no problems, we go collabo. And I know she was surprised because from what she told me, she said she contacted some people and they told her no, that they have a standard, they do this, they do that. And we delivered. So what am I saying in essence? Try and educate your clients and let them know these things. Also give them what they want, but not baby hair, Shap. This one we're going to talk about now is what every hairstylist should learn to put to practice, and it is overlooking your own well-being. So many people do this. I used to do it sometimes when I'm sick. I don't like to treat myself. I do self-medicating and all of that. There was a time I had food poisoning and it was really bad. I felt like I was going to die. After that time, I visited the hospital. I told myself, any small headache like this in the morning, the next morning I'm in the hospital feeling formal. God. So stop overlooking your own well. If you die today, so many people will take over. So just take good care of yourself and try and take your physical health serious. If you need to go to the gym, you should. I'm not saying you should go lift weights. You can use the treadmill. Just be active so your heart can pump well. Because if you die, they will take over. So stop neglecting your own well-being. just because you want to work. Take some time out, rest, travel, it helps. So, you guys, 2025 is your year to refine your craft, build stronger clientele relationship, and create a more fulfilling career. So that will be the end of today's video. Please let me know the areas you would like to focus on first as we enter or before we enter the new year. So I want you guys to be the first to know this. Yes, we are having a masterclass in March. So it's going to be my first Lagos masterclass, and I am thinking if we should also live stream and have like pre-recorded videos for that class. So get ready if you'd like to train with me. It's going to be in Lagos, so yeah, just start saving up. So once the flyers are ready, once we're done with the Christmas or the festive whatever, we're going to post the flyers so we can start registration. I really can't wait to see all of you, and I know you too, you can't. I hope this video was really insightful and you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're yet to, and also give this video a very big thumbs up. Like my other videos, watch them. Share them with your friends, because like I always say, sharing is caring. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you always be the first to know whenever I post a video. So is there anything you'd like to see here on my channel? Do leave it in the comments below. And please, as you're leaving it in the comments, try and at least watch ads so that I can make more money, so that I can get energized, so I can be reinforced to make more videos, so I can have ginger. You guys, I don't know, you just come here, you don't even support me, because I want to say it now and leave it in 2024. You can't be coming here and you're collecting and you're not giving. It's high time you stop that. So I love you all to the moon and back, as you all know, and I'll see you next time. Happy New Year.